What's going on, YouTube? Greenwood Evil here. Today we are going to be starting our Godzilla week off. You guys saw on my Instagram post I went to Walmart and picked up some of the Jakks Pacific Godzilla King of the Monsters action figures that they put out. They're not supposed to be out until the 1st of April, but I got my hands on them earlier because I guess my Walmart decided to just put it out. So we're gonna actually go over the first one today. It's a big spoiler, or a possible spoiler. So I'm actually giving everybody a chance now before I show off the box and start talking, because I'm gonna probably speculate on a whole slew of stuff in these next couple videos. I'll try to remember not to bring up the spoiler again in the other two videos for the other two battle packs. But I'm gonna put the intro after this. So anything after the intro, you've been warned. Spoilers ahead. Just be careful. Check out this cool transition. Bam! Alright guys, here we go. Our first of the 3 battle packs. Spoiler City here. We have our Godzilla vs. Mothra pack. These are these small Jakks Pacific figures that just came out from Walmart. I think only Walmart is carrying them. As you can already see, huge spoiler here. We have ourselves what potentially could be Burning Godzilla. So that's huge. That's your spoiler. We're going to speculate as we open and look at these figures. And of course we have ourselves Mothra, which I'm excited to actually get a hold of and look at. So let's open this up here and take a look. But first, let's take a look at the back of the box. You see, shows Godzilla Mothra. It doesn't tell you any... It just gives you a generic description of the movie on the back. It doesn't give you any, like, insight into this particular possible battle or whatever. But then we have on the side, you can see we have our Rodan and Godzilla pack advertised, and our Godzilla and Ghidorah pack advertised. So let us get into this here. I wanted to do this one first to get the spoiler out of the way. As you can see, it comes with a little, like, I guess battle stand or whatever. As you can see there, it's like a scenery thing. So we'll get that out first. Put the tape there. It's a little cardboard scenery thing. I'm not sure what their intention of that was, but let's get Mothra out here. Oh, okay, it's one giant attachment. That works. We'll do this. Alright, so I dropped, give me a moment here, did I drop it? I dropped this little piece here that holds the stand, which is going to be like this. Interesting. I mean, they could have put little buildings or something in the pack, but it probably would have made it more expensive. These are like $10 each. As you can see, we have our cool looking temple there. I'm going to bring the camera down some because we don't have to have it that high anymore, because these figures are on the smaller side. We'll go right there. But yeah, so let's take a look at Mothra first. I want to take a look at her and see how she is. I wish I had my kaiju scissors with me. I didn't realize that this was going to be a whole thing. Wow, they spent a lot of money wrapping this stuff up. Kind of unnecessary, if you ask me. But that's okay. I guess safety is important. If I can get it. Yeah, so we're having problems here. There we go. They'll just do that. That'll work. So now I know for the future. For the future. Alright, so Mothra is freed. Let's take a look at Mothra. Oh, interesting. This is cool. So her wings move kind of back and forth a little bit. That's interesting. Oh, you can pose them, completely pose them. That's pretty cool. So that's nice. Oh, the glare from the light on her wings. Her wings are made of, like, straight up, like, thick plastic. They're actually pretty cool. Not a lot of detail on her. Once it focuses in there, you can see. She's really nice, though. I mean, like, these are cool for, like, posing and maybe on a desk if you want to collect them on a desk or something. from what I've realized with some of the other figures, these here are just the smaller versions of the larger ones. So the larger ones are made exactly the same. I honestly don't think that she's going to be fighting Godzilla in this movie. I think that she's working with him. I think Rodan is also working with them to fight Ghidorah. That's just my assumption here. I don't think Rodan's going to be a bad guy. I mean, I don't think he should be a bad guy. But that's a pretty cool Mothra there. I mean, we'll get more detail with the NECA and the SH Monster Arts Mothra, but for now, I mean, it's cool to see that Jakks Pacific is actually putting out a line of figures, because with the last Godzilla movie in 2014, they really didn't do anything with that. So that was kind of annoying. They only put out like what? I don't even think it was Jakks Pacific, honestly. I don't remember exactly who it was. So we have ourselves Burning Godzilla, which begs the question, is this Burning Godzilla? There's a lot of articulation with these small figures, which is actually pretty nice here, as you can see. Once it focuses in, we have our Burning Godzilla. He has the red eyes, if you can see that. I'll bring the light in a little bit more. So that is really cool, and he's got the orange-reddish dorsal fins and the reddish-orangish tint around his body. So clearly he's Burning Godzilla. I'm not sure how he's going to become Burning Godzilla. As you guys remember in the original Godzilla vs. Destroyer, when he was Burning Godzilla, he was basically dying from the atomic meltdown, or the nuclear meltdown he was going to have. I don't exactly know. Maybe it's a secondary power he gets in this movie. I'm not sure if he's going to be dying or whatever. And you can also see the new dorsal fins they've added here, so it's pretty cool. And the tail, as you saw, was detached. You just got to attach the tail. So he does have some articulation. His head moves, his arms move, his legs move, and his tail kind of just sways back and forth like that. I mean, like I said, these are pretty cool, like small little collectible toys to put on a shelf or a desk. They're pretty neat looking. I mean, like I said, you don't get the detail, but we do get our first Mothra figure, which is cool. That is actually pretty nice. As you can see, it's like plated, it's like plastic. It's thick plastic here for the wings. You see the design. Now, honestly, what I want to say about the design is that it looks more like, we're not getting the normal Mothra colors. It looks a lot more like Batra or something from, we have sort of the same design, but we're not getting like the majestic colors that Mothra usually has. It's a lot darker. It's darker. It's white, black, and red. It's very reminiscent of Batra. I don't know if that's just me. She could have probably had a little bit more color they could have added, or maybe they're keeping something secret and they're not showing everything, because you know how they did that with the 2014 Godzilla. They never really showed us the mutos at all until the movie came out, which was actually pretty cool. But yeah, and then Mothra has her blue eyes there. It's tough to get a good shot of her because she's so tiny. There's your focused in picture. But she's cool looking. She's the most vastly different design of all the kaiju in this movie. Mothra, Rodan, Godzilla, and Ghidorah look pretty much similar as normal, but this one is definitely on the different side. They wanted to make it more like a moth, make her more like a moth, I guess, because you know, in the, I'll try and put a picture up here of original Mothra. She didn't look like a moth. There's definitely some like strange look to her. I mean, sure, everything was irradiated, that why they were larger or whatever, but still, they went more realistic look for Mothra, and I think it's pretty cool. Hopefully more to come with Mothra, with the SH Monster, not Monster Arts, the NECA one I'm going to get. I can't spend the money on the big one. But that's cool. This battle pack is neat. I mean, I don't think they fight in the movie. That's just my opinion. But I mean, if you're looking for something collectible to put on a desk or to put with your collection, I think these are worthy enough because they're small. They're only $10 each. I mean, they're not like, you know, extravagant amount of money. But that's pretty much it, guys, for this video. This was the first of the 3 Godzilla battle packs we're going over this week for Godzilla Week. Of course, if you liked the video, like it, subscribe down below left-hand corner. I'll pop other Godzilla-related videos up over here. I'm so excited for the movie. I can't wait. Later in the week, we're going to have the Godzilla vs. Rodan battle pack and the Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah battle pack to finish us off. But that is pretty much it, guys. Until next time, take it easy. Peace.